I want to ask you to retell the story of when you and me and JB were on tour.
Yeah. And
we played in Rossland.
Okay.
The day after we got the van stuck.
Yeah.
And I want you to kind of I would love to hear your perspective on that whole story.
Doesn't matter how this ends.
We were heading out to Kelowna.
We had played, I guess, at the Flying Steam Shovel the night before.
I wasn't feeling too great from the night before.
I remember that the beers that they had for us there were all 7 to 9%
Oh yeah.
heavy.
I can't remember why, but we pulled over for some reason.
Did we pulled over for a minute and that's how we got it stuck?
Did we miss a turn or something? But we pulled in, we were driving the Bros Landreth van with virtually no gear in it. And at the time it was inner tubes for tires. And so we ended up getting stuck in 1 inch of snow.
Yeah.
And so we were trying to push it out.
Back tires spinning so much, just not getting anywhere. We found a piece of plywood in the back.
Right.
We put under the wheel.
Had a really good idea of putting it under the back tire to try and get some traction.
Yeah.
And it was okay, Roman, step on it. and the piece of plywood flew into the bush. We're oh man, okay, so that didn't work.
And it just disintegrated.
Yeah, just a million pieces. It's and I was oh, you know what? Maybe we should try using your drum carpet. So we unrolled the drum rug and put it under the wheel.
So then John was okay, I'll hold it down.
And in the moment, I had this brilliant idea. I'm oh, I don't want the rug to get tossed into the bush like the plywood. So I think I'll just stand on the rug.
And we're yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I have this vivid memory of saying even raise my hand, I'm okay, Roman, step on it.
And you were in the van and you tried to give it some gas and get it up the hill.
I just my memory of that is you just okay, forward.
The carpet flips me completely on my back, legs fully in the air.
And the mat went flying and John went flying the other direction.
Carpet goes into the bush. I didn't know what I thought was gonna happen.
In my memory, it's he was pencil diving into a pool, but in reverse.
I just remember seeing KP upright, and then I just remember seeing him upside down.
There were 3 of us there to think maybe that wasn't gonna work. Maybe John didn't weigh more than the 12-seater van that we were driving.
Doesn't matter how this